pick up the guitar and try playing, let's say, these three chords across all of the strings with different root notes, right? So you could go with a okay, namaste internet. Today I'm going to show you a few things which will really help you out if you're putting down guitar parts for your song. Okay, now this is pretty basic, it's nothing very advanced, so I'm sure you guys can actually use this information whenever it is that you're putting down your next song. Now let's assume that you've got a simple chord progression. Okay, it's a simple C, D, E minor. Lots of great songs have been written around these three chords in different ways. You can have a lot of different ways in which you play these three chords, different chord voicings, different positions on the fretboard. Let me illustrate what I mean. Obviously, one way to play it would be simply, right? What are the other ways that you can play it? Let's explore. You could start with the G note right on the 6th string, and you could do just these 3 strings, right? Or you could do right? You could also do start at the same place, use a F sharp to play your D chord, and then go back to E minor. Right? You could also keep the same shape all the way. Right? How this helps is that sometimes this thing becomes a circular reference. It's the same 3 chords that are played in 2 cycles, but if you play them in different ways, it sounds as though it's not a loop, it sounds as though it's a continuous sort of a part. Where this really helps is that sometimes you'll have a song that will have only these 3 chords, right? And the way you play them make them sound as though there is one cycle in which the thing that's to be said is incomplete, and in the other cycle it gets completed, if you know what I mean. Let's say your entire song is based on these 3 chords. There are different ways in which you can sort of complete the cycle. So let's assume you start here. Although this was the same 3 chords in 2 cycles, it did not seem like a loop. That's where this helps. Now let's assume we move further. Let's say we're going to start from the root note. Another way of playing the same 3 chords would be starting with the C note, right? Right? Now you could also start with the E note, same 3 chords, sound different. Right? Obviously you would start again back with the G, which would be a repetition of what we did here. We did a, you could do octave here. These are all the ways you can play the same 3 chords, and this is all within the top half of the fretboard. And there are even more ways to play it as you move up the fret. So try this, pick up the guitar and try playing, let's say, these 3 chords across all of the strings with different root notes, right? So you could go with a many different ways. So you could try this, and I would love to know if this sort of stuff helps you. If it does, I'll make more videos like this. Also, I'm moving to longer format videos because I feel that that whole short 90 seconds is not enough to explain what I really want to, and so I'll be doing more of these kind of videos. And I'll also be putting it up on my YouTube because I feel that it's much easier to find stuff on YouTube rather than try and look for it on Instagram. Alright, this is the Vipin Mishra project. Keep making that music. See you soon.